everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim. I am a plant mom, and in this video we are going to do a full week of plant chores, from watering to organizing to repotting, unboxing, anything that I do related to my plants during the week. I usually like to do all of my plant chores in a span of 1 to 2 days, but sometimes I like to spread all of my little plant chores during the whole week, so it's easier to manage this kind of plant collection because I do have quite a lot of plants and sometimes it's not easy to do it all in one day. So yeah, in this video you are gonna go with me into my little rituals of checking for pests, watering, cotton leaves, all of these things that I like to do along my whole week whenever I need to. And because lately I have been managing this whole spider mite situation, I have been more rigorous in my plant care to prevent my whole collection from dying, because I did lose a lot of plants during this summer and I don't want to lose any more plants. So yeah, all of these things you're gonna see today, and yeah, let's go. Hi, so during this full week doing plantings and dealing with spider mites and everything, I am also doing a little unboxing because I actually recently got caught up with Hoya's finest species and I just couldn't resist. So yeah, I just bought a few things here and there and I am gonna unbox it with you guys. It has been arriving quite fast. I ordered it from Etsy, from an Etsy private seller. However, I have been quite busy lately and I couldn't take care of this really fast enough, so it has been sitting in the mail for like 2 or 3 days, which is fine, but yeah, we have to take this into the equation if the plants are not doing good. So yeah, I can already see some goodness. I don't know if you can see it here. The packaging is good and I can tell that this seller took really care of it. We have 2 plants here and the rest of it are airbags for the security of the plants. So yeah, it's quite secure. Oh, it's cute. A little thank you note with the little dandelion here. That's cute. So we're gonna start with this one. I can already see it, so it's not a surprise, but you'll see what's good. So yeah, look at this leaf. My God, it's so beautiful, and it's really well packed. Like nothing is coming out of this, like and also I can already see like the vine poking out, so I know that it will grow leaves quite quickly. Because whenever you buy Hoyas, if you buy like some at the stores, like just a leaf, you know, in some soil, you will have a hard time growing leaves out of that, because it will need a lot of energy to grow roots and also to grow an actual stem. Whenever I do Hoya's propagation, I always need a little bit of stem, so it's easier to grow some roots and also to grow a new stem. You can actually grow some roots out of a leaf, like the bottom of the leaf. You can grow some roots from there, but you will need a lot of time and energy to grow a actual stem that will eventually grow some new leaves out. So whenever you buy some Hoyas, please make sure that you have a little bit of stem, so you'll have more chance to get some new leaves. So this beauty is a Hoya Clemensorium. It is the normal version. It is not a splashy version. I was already searching for a splashy version, but it was quite expensive, and lately I've lost a lot of expensive plants, so I cannot like cope with the, you know, losing a lot of money in plants and energy and buying some new expensive plants. So I just bought the normal one, which is very pretty, and you can actually see a little bit of splash here, which is typical from Hoyas. Even when they're not splashy, even with it's not a splashy version, you will eventually have a little bit of you know, splashes if you have a good light and the good type of light. And we have here two leaves, one a little bit smaller, but you can see the veins are really pretty. Like, that's actual art here. It is really pretty. I'm actually very happy. I, however, will not already put them with my other plants, because I'm actually dealing with spider mites, and the worst case scenario will be to expose this to some pests that I don't want on this new plant. So the other one, I'm really excited about it, but I see there's something weird. I will see what's going on in this package. Trying to not cut the actual plants, please. Yeah. So, oh, okay. No, that was not something weird. That was a gift from the seller. That's a little gift. That's cute. Okay, so let's open the gift later. First, this beauty. Look at this color. My God. So I can see that they are in a little bit of need of water. Me waiting 2 to 3 days to open this was maybe a little too much, but she's gonna be okay. She's just a little bit thirsty. that's actually really pretty. And I was not expecting, because I never saw this Hoya sigillatus. I never seen one in person before, so I didn't know she was this tiny. I guess, you know, this bigger leaf, I can, you know, imagine the plant to be a little bit bigger if she has, like, if she can grow bigger leaves. But here the new leaves, the newest leaves, are kind of tiny, which is really cute. And this color, I can't get enough of it. Like, it's so fall coated, it's so, I don't know, I love this color. This silvery purple, I love this. This is really beautiful. And also I can tell that the end of the stem is already still quite active. We have like baby new leaves on top of this stem. So I'm very happy. Look at that. This is really pretty. And also I'm very happy that I have a few leaves from that, not only like 2 or 1 leaves, because usually when you buy some sticks propagation or leaves propagation from seller, sometimes they are kind of greedy and they do not want to sell you like multiple leaves at once. And I am very happy that this seller was kind enough and you know, wise enough too, because more leaves and a bigger, you know, root systems means better chances to acclimate to the new home. So when you sell plants and you don't just do it for the money, and you actually do it because you care for plants and for plants lover, you will sell plants that will have chances to grow. And to end this unboxing, I will open this little gift from the seller. My god, this turtle. Okay, I will end this unboxing video with these little gifts from the seller. This is a Hoya Nayeri Variegata. I always see these at the plant shop, but I never bought one. Wait, let me search for the real name because I'm not sure. Wayeti. Okay, so there is 2 eyes and she puts 2 T's, so I was not like getting it. But yeah, this is a Hoya Wayeti Variegata. I always see these at the plant shop and I never bought one, but here we are. Yeah, that's pretty cute. So this is just a 2-leaf stem with already like starter roots. This is not like roots that you can actually put in soil. You need to propagate this type of roots before putting it in soil. Yeah, I am really happy that you know, I'm back on the Hoya gates situation and on something I can manage, because Hoya I can manage it, and Anthurium for now I consider myself as not an expert at all, and I am not sure what I'm doing whenever I'm dealing with Anthuriums. But yeah, Hoyas I know. I am always happy with my Hoyas, and my Nova Ghost, which puts out these 2 new leaves lately, is already working on a new one. So I don't know if you can see it. Like, there is a little spot here, and you know she's working on a new leaf. I can see it. So yeah, I'm really happy, and this is a nice unboxing. Another ritual I like to entertain in my whole planty journey is to organize all of my plant chores in my planner, which makes things easier and faster to process and do. And obviously I'm not going to show you all of my planner details because it is being used as a planner but also as a notebook and diary, and you know, all of my personal infos are in here. But this is what it looks like. I like to, you know, craft, press flowers and do all of these little, you know, aesthetic things. And what I like to do plants related is that I like to have my tracking going on. I like to track whenever I'm watering my plants, whenever I'm watering my garden, feeding my turtles and everything, because turtles and tortoises don't eat every day at that age. So I like to track whenever, you know, I'm doing things with plants and animals. And tracking all of these, you know, training for pests and everything helps me a lot to know what plants are still in trouble and what plants are being treated. So I guess lately I have really been into reorganizing and rethinking about my whole plant hobby and my whole journey, as I do every year, I think. Like I think every 6 months or every year I rethink about all of this journey and why do I do it and how do I do it. And I guess it's the process of being better at something I like and at something I want to enjoy and keep enjoying. I think this year rethinking has been around losing plants and how do I manage it and what do I do about it and what do I think about it. This whole process of losing plants, it's part of the journey, and it makes me doing things better. Like this summer I lost a lot of plants due to really hot weather and dry air, and then propagation of spider mites invasion. And these two things have been leading me to being more careful about pest control and pest prevention and humidity in the air, which I always try to do, but at the moment I did not think that it was being that bad, you know. So that's why I really worked on these little rituals of checking the soil, checking the leaves more often, and really paying attention and being observant in my houseplants environment, because that's things that I do usually in my garden. Whenever I plant something, I do check for pests and I do check the leaves, because I think it speaks to me more to do it in the garden. I don't know why, but the plants are more, I don't know, they speaks to me more. And in houseplants, I think it's sometimes hard to tell whenever there is something wrong. Sometimes a yellow leaf can mean a lot of things, and when you are outside or in the garden, a yellow leaf, you usually know what's going on. Like if there is a pest, you can see it clearly. If it's too dry, you can see it clearly. In this ecosystem of houseplants, it's a little bit more tricky, and you have to be a little bit more observant and patient, and you know, you have to train your eyes to see those little pests and signs that something is wrong. So yeah, this year I think it taught me that, and that's why I changed my whole way of doing with my houseplants. for the moment. So I hope you enjoyed all of these little rituals. I enjoyed this time myself, like being like consistent on filming all of these little habits that I have during the whole week. Was an experience, and if you liked it, I guess I will do a little bit more. That's it, I think. I'm really excited about fall because it's my favorite season, and it's the time that we starting to rest and being cozy and going on little walks in the forest with the beautiful leaves falling. And I do have a lot of ideas for upcoming videos, plenty videos, all of these things, so I'm really excited. That was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.